We want to do the Bon Voyage quest. We need 100 museum kudos, and we have only 53. That is really up. I did not want to walk down there. That is horrible news, but we are going to do the Bon Voyage quest so we can get the Fossil Island with the ammonite crabs on there, and they have 100 hit points, and they're also AFK just like sand crabs. Sand crabs is going to cost me like 1.5 mil, like roughly that if I want to get 99 strength. And although that's not a big deal, ammonite crabs have 40 more hit points, and hopefully it's a lot less crowded. It's not fun having to spend 20 minutes to hop, especially when I'm quickly trying to log on so I can AFK if I'm in the middle of something. So I figured, you know what? Let's unlock Fossil Island and kill ammonite crabs, make a whole process much easier. There are two possible ways we can get kudos. We can clean things in this room, and we can do quests. Now, it's only a specific amount of quests, and honestly, I looked through them, and they were all horrible. So I was like, we're definitely going to be cleaning, and I think it is the fastest way. You can find a lot of them pretty commonly. So let's start cleaning off some things, find some old jewelry and pots, get some kudos, and hopefully we could do it fairly quickly. I've been here for maybe 5 minutes and I already found a pretty good deal of stuff. So let's put everything in the crate and see how many kudos I get. Wait, is this even how I get the kudos? No, I gotta show. Oh, I totally just wasted one, didn't I? Crap. We're at 93 kudos. We need one more to do the quest. Now, luckily, we need an old symbol and not jewelry. So it turns out we did not fuck up. I believe we just throw this right on here, and that's 103 kudos. And I think we just talked to this guy right here to start the quest, right? The Bon Voyage quest. That is Fossil Island complete. We can now go build ourselves that bank. I already have the materials, and as soon as I said that, I just realized I think I forgot a hammer. Damn it. Build chest. There we go. We can now access the bank, and now when we want to go kill crabs, we can bank right here and then run up north through here, and they are all along this coastline. So the banking is honestly quicker than sand crabs, and hopefully it's just as AFK and more XP. It did take a little longer than I thought to find it. Are you kidding me? It is 7:30 p.m. right now, so this is probably the worst it gets when it comes to hopping to find a world. But we found one. We're tracking the experience. We're going to see how much we get. We're going to see if it's a lot better, worse, same as sand crabs. Even if it's the same, though, we're still saving money in the long run, so that's all I really care about, as long as there's one benefit from doing this quest. That's right, we're going to also collect Numulites. I do have my Ring of Wealth on to collect them automatically, because I'm going to be mostly probably AFKing these when I actually do them. But the main reason why I started recording is because you can see a large fossil, and that is true. We can get large fossils and get more kudos, and we could also get XP lamps to put towards some skills. I can definitely get a sense of faster experience per hour here than over at sand crabs. Over at sand crabs, I was definitely getting around 51 to 52k experience per hour, and that's casually training, so no pots, no prayer, AFK in the background. And here I'm getting anywhere from like 57 to 58k. I've only been going at it for about 40 minutes. It could change a little bit, but it is definitely faster here so far. So as I'm doing this, I'm really thinking how many fossils that I could possibly collect on the way to 99 strength. It might really add up, and that's going to be a decent amount of experience. But we just got 90 strength, and that is the first 90 skill on this account. Honestly, could not be happier, because this really shows the progression that I'm making. And even though this is pretty AFK, it's still 90 strength, still a 90 stat, and we are only 9 levels away from 99 strength. Now, the one thing that I'm really concerned about, we know how we're going to get our magic levels, and we know how we're going to get our strength levels, but range, I'm a little iffy. I don't really know how well chinning works at dust levels, so we're going to go buy 1,000 chins. I'm not sure which color. I think we're going to go with red. We're going to buy 1,000 red chins, and then we're going to go to the dust levels and see if we can, you know, at least kind of break even and get a decent amount of experience. We're just going to check it out, and then after that, we'll do an analysis and see how it really is. Black chins are 3k each, so I'm definitely not going to go with those. Red chins are 1.8k, and normal chins are 1.2k. So yeah, red definitely seems like it'd be probably the most cost-effective for XP per hour and all that. So we're going to buy 1,000, see how much it goes for. Of course it doesn't sell. It never sells. We're a baller, so we're just going to kind of like squeeze it up just for the sake of testing. I really want to get this underway. So we have 1,000 red chins. Now the one... I guess it's 1,001 chins. Are you serious? According to the RuneScape wiki, the high level dust levels have a 0 range defense and only a defense level of 40. So I figured, you know what, we're going to try a method where we just strictly use a high prayer level. not worry about range attack, see how much DPS we can do. If it sucks, maybe I'll try to hire my range attack, but for right now, this is the setup we're going to go with. We're still going to be using the Ring of Wealth just to collect the coins to make my life much easier. And I know that I definitely can upgrade some things on this setup, but this is just going to be a test. It's going to be pretty close to what I'd be getting normally. Even if I did upgrade, there's not many upgrades I could possibly make. Maybe an Anguish, maybe a better Prayer cape, but for the most part, this is what we're going to be going with, and we're going to see if we can get close to a profit, because that'd be pretty cool. Imagine chilling and making money in 2018. That would be awesome. Before we begin, we need to take a look at all of our expenses. So we have prayer pots, we have ranging potions, iron darts, and red chinchampas. Now, of course, we're going to use all 1,000 red chinchampas because that's the whole purpose of this test, but we will have leftover supplies. So what we're going to do is take the 2.1 million and then subtract all the leftover supplies that we have, and that's going to be our total cost. We'll then, of course, take that number and compare it to how much we get at Dust Devils and see if we could even get close to a profit. We're going to be using Eagle Eye. The XP is definitely really, really good. As you can see, the hit splats are coming in pretty darn high. The accuracy is relatively high. I do hit zeros. The bad thing is if you hit a 0 on the one you're attacking, you hit a 0 on pretty much all the others. Just like that. That's what I'm talking about, all those zeros. But generally speaking, the XP drops are pretty solid. It does suck that the chins are kind of expensive, and I think I'm going to lose money, but I'm eager to see the results. I'm just finishing up this trip here. I'm running out of prayer pots. I usually finish off the Dust Devils when there's not many left with my iron darts, just because it's really not worth continuing to chin. There's only 2 of them with like 5 HP, but definitely really fast experience. As you could see, my inventory is pretty full in loot, which is definitely what you want to see. About 400 chins used in a 25-minute trip, and we averaged 160k experience in range an hour and about 53k experience in hit points. Definitely very fast experience. But will we make money? That is the question. And that is 85 range. We're just about to finish up here. 7 left to throw. We got 180k range experience with 160k an hour. So it took just over an hour. So let's go to the bank. And honestly, guys, it's not looking too pretty in terms of profit. I'm going to say we definitely lost money. But it comes down to how much. We started with 2127k and we have 142k left over, which means we spent a total of 1,985,000. Now it's time to put everything in the price checker for our loot. So let's just throw this in the bank and let's just hit the button and throw it all up and see how much we lost. Okay, so it looks like it's around 1 million. Let's minus 932k. So for 1,000 chins, we spent 1,053k, and that was for 180k experience in just over an hour. Honestly, it doesn't really seem like it's worth it for me. Let's take the total amount we spent divided by 183k, which is the exact amount, and it's 5.7 GP per XP for 160k XP an hour. Now keep in mind, I don't have the best gear. I'm 1 defense, so you definitely could improve this, and if you have higher range, you'll probably get a little better figures as well. When I started making videos on the pure progression, I was already a mid-level pure, and for the most part, I was fully quested. You know, had DT done, had a Dragon Scimitar, and I had my Myth Gloves. I had my Fire Cape even. It's not a quest, but you can see the point I'm trying to make. I just wanted to kind of fine-tune my account, see how I was going to train, see how I was actually going to get to max, and I feel like I'm at that point now where I unlocked everything that I would like to unlock. I need to sit down and grind and get the 99s. There's not really much content that I can film in this progression. I mean, I could get things like the Castle Wars armor and the imbued rings and things like that, maybe even a dragon halberd for pking. But that stuff really isn't exciting content whatsoever. I wanted to talk to you guys about my training methods, how I'm going to get there, the kind of XP rates you could expect, how much GP you'd make or spend, and that was the goal of these videos that I was making, and I hope that I conveyed a pretty good job in doing so. So this is going to kind of be the wrap up of the Pure Chronicles for this account. Now it's just a matter of sitting here AFKing when I'm multitasking, making other videos. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that like mini series. If you guys did, let me know, or if there's something I'm missing that maybe you want me to squeeze in another video, or maybe you guys just like the occasional pure progress or me trying something on the pure. Definitely let me know. I am all ears. I love hearing the content you guys want me to make. In fact, a lot of the videos I make comes from you guys. hopefully I'm 99 strength pretty soon. That would be awesome. Anyways, guys, take care, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take it easy.